Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Imperator Rome with me of Biomega and Rome. So there's been a few days since I last recorded. This is mostly because of a little bit of a fatigue, but I also focused mostly on creating a little bit of backlog for Black Ice and the Stubble Monarch, the other two running playthroughs. And, you know, quite honest, I've been really tired of the war, so I wanted to take a little bit of a break. Now, we are currently not at war. We actually ended all wars that we had. And I don't want to say that we're in a poor shape, but we're not in a great shape at this point. Like, we will need to spend this episode consolidating and making things a little bit better for ourselves. We do have we do have a vast amount of resources available at our disposal that we can spend. But we'll need to be a little bit more careful at how we spend them. So, quite honestly, we have literally just ended. We still have Legio Italia, Magna Graecia, Cisalpine Gaul, and Legio Contestania present in the newly conquered territory. So we need to figure out what to do with them. Well, I can... Where's the closest port? Here. So I think what would be smart actually is to just put you guys all in the port here. And just have you ferried away. The last one is over here and they're already going. Alright, so you guys, we have all of you covered then. We'll transport you out. Let's start by looking at the territory that we have gained. So we have gained... Wow, we really didn't gain this territory. I have no idea what's going on here, man. That's so bizarre. But we've gained Tomis. And we have gained Halmeris, which is producing fish. So we can make this one a farming settlement. And I believe that with the farming settlement, -5 every 50. So we need 4 more pops here to produce 3 fish, which should be fairly enough to feed the city, hopefully, because there's not that many here. However, we literally do not have that many, and I don't know. Can we migrate Heptatic, Scythian, Hellenic? No. We can literally just ferry people here from Halmeris. Alright. So there's not much we can do here. I could send 2 of these slave posts there, but what I can do is I can make this a little bit more intriguing for the people, but we need... Oh, you're Bosporan. What I could actually also do is I could give this to the Bosporan Kingdom and maybe get rid of it. So province, because that, I guess that would make more sense. Like, we are trying to improve our relations with them and make them a puppet. So let's actually do this. Scythia, because I don't think it's a good idea to try to keep these for ourselves. I don't really feel it. Though on the other hand, going to be fighting Thrace, and I don't think that the Romans would really feel like good about passing that territory to someone else. And there'll be certain fights with Parthia, so we can still connect it, you know. We'll just leave Bosporan Kingdom these 3. Yeah, alright, let's leave it. Let's leave it. I can't really do much here. I could do it the fort. I could make a cultural place and a mill. Or I could just build 2 mills and hope that the migration here is going to be massive, and then we can spread them out. I guess that makes more sense. Let's see how that's gonna go. Alright, so we'll do this. Unfortunately, we cannot really start converting the city at this point, but we'll see. I wish I could. Can we? We don't have a. Why are you building a monument here? That's. Can I cancel the construction? Yes, okay, I can. So, alright, let's make this and that. We need a new governor for this area. Sorry, I am a little bit scatterbrained, but I'm trying to figure out what we do with this, because like long term it is going to be beneficial for us, but short term it is a pain. So what I might do is to pass here a really good governor, but we need someone from Moasia Inferior as well. That guy is gonna be better there. Yes, Publius Valerius. Publius Valerius, right? Yes, Publius Valerius, and we need someone for you. Lucius Clavius sounds like a good person. Can we have someone that will increase migration? I never really... It's pop assimilation. Commerce and food. Local autonomy. Pop migration attraction. Alright, centralized population. Oh, okay, let's try it. I mean, we're not gonna make much sense here otherwise anyway. Alright, so we dealt with you. Now, the new territories that we've gained here in the territory of, what's it, Moesia? Cappadocia, Pontica? Ah, Cappadocia, Pontica, okay. So Cappadocia, Pontica. I think our territory ended here, or maybe here before. And my god, what are you doing? No, it probably ended here literally, because this one already has a weird different policy. So we're gonna switch everything to cultural assimilation here, because we will want to start with that as fast as possible. The border gore here is unreal though, like, it's almost crazy. Okay, so that's that. And what can we see here? So the cities. You are okay. I think we literally had this. Well, no we didn't. Alright, we didn't. Turns out we didn't. If we can, we're gonna build the forts. We can also build a fort here. How about here? And Grander is actually pretty good, so let's just put it like so. Another fort 2. Any other city? No, that's just port. You can get this one. I don't really want the training camp. Instead, build me a fort. Wait, you're the same as the other one where we're building a fort, right? Yes, so that is not beneficial. Instead, build me a mill, as we want to have more population here. You are a capital. You are already building these two. Build me a forge then. Buenas. You are doing okay. That's fine. Any more coastal cities? You're a fort. You are a capital and you're doing good. You are not doing great. So we just move it like this. And you also need this one. Pathetic. Harfian. Roman and Hellenic, alright. So now what about here? There is a capital here which is fine. I'm gonna sacrifice these two for forts, just to make sure we don't lose that city. There is another one over here which we might fortify. And let me the assimilation factory, basically. The Grand Theater. Alright, now you are a powerful city. You can see that with an aqueduct for some reason, which makes 0 sense. But I'll not question it. Zara. Okay, turn towards... I'm gonna have to fortify this area, because we will get into a conflict eventually. And I'm not really in favor of dying out here. Alright, why the hell do you guys... Nobody has a fort here, that's so bizarre. And Zilla. And this is for some reason the capital of the province. Because of the mines, I guess? Zilla would make much better capital, or you. But we're fortifying Zilla more, so let's move the capital. It's gonna hurt us a bit of the loyalty, but I think it's better. Alright, so that deals with this. Now, can we build farming settlements here? That is an important question. Where's this farming settlement? Yes, and yes. Where are these ones? Okay. And Cittanaura as well. Slave estates, sure. Let's build those to increase. Come on. Increase migration. Now let us investigate Rome, because I think that we might see an increase here. Yes, that is true. So another aqueduct. Nothing here. Rome itself is too big. I don't think you need a mill. Let's build more aqueducts. You guys can also build an aqueduct. And an aqueduct. Do we have any? No, food is fine. What about the Capua? It's good. Let's check our biggest cities. Let us check our biggest. That's number of slaves, and it's a province. Thebes have an extra slot. They're not doing great when it comes to food, but I'll put another one nonetheless. And what? How are you importing? Why are you importing wood? You're also importing wood for some reason. And more wood. So let's import more grain here. Just to make sure that you guys don't starve to death. Yeah, this is obviously a managerial episode. We have so many provinces with population above 100 now. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Okay, another aqueduct. 2518 Utica. How are you guys doing? Another aqueduct. What about you? Yes, you can also take another one. Don't think we need another fort. Let's build a port. They still have a pretty decent amount here that they can take. Let's import more grain. And you guys, just to be on the safe side, more grain and actually pretty good when it comes to happiness of everyone except slaves. So I think that's gonna make the slaves feel a little bit better. cloth. Alright, so that's that. Magrane, you are supposed to be a city. Alright, Sahana, you already are a city. So hopefully population is gonna increase here, but I don't think we need to watch you anymore. You are also a city. You have a harsh treatment. You guys, for some reason, also have a harsh treatment, but we'll build you a granary and turn you a cultural assimilation. What about the border region? Where's the city? That city is actually pretty nice. It's not connected for some reason to our road network though. But I'll take cultural assimilation. Same here. I think we can build a library just for the hell of it. Cultural assimilation. There's another city here though. Let's put a fort there, and we don't have it. Proper settlement. It's a place that produces dyes. You are doing okay. We'll put 2 ports and import grain. Just so that you are fine. Yes, money is leaving us at an unprecedented level. I know that I'm just like fixing the map around, but this is an important part of managerial approach. Or I'm gonna pause it just so that something happens. Now we wanted to, yes, we wanted to set you guys to free trade. So whoever doesn't have that is going to be given that permission. Anyone else? Yes, America. And so many provinces don't have free trade. I should be more careful about that. Not that the AI is doing a great job at it, but well, it's doing at least some job. We should make sure that it does it. Alright, you guys. Oh snap, oh wait, no, I didn't miss anything. Good. They're just hungry, which is understandable. Now, with the aggressive expansion in the high 60s, or actually almost 70, I think it is reasonable to conclude that we will be out of fighting for a long time. But literally, the reason why you want to do that is so that nobody gets malices or makes it easier for them to attack you. At our situation, it literally doesn't matter. We don't really care. If anyone attacks us, well then so be it. Because we will just take it. You know, it's not like we can't. Alright, so let's take you to Byzantium. Byzantium is growing, which is really nice. We have the mill here. The other side is also growing. That is really good. So let's build a fort here. Let's build a fort here as well. This is going to be a big fortified city. Because, you know, no one can pass from here if we don't want them to. That's the thing. That is our goal. Now, what about you? Can you stay here? Appius is gonna be displeased if he doesn't get any office. Appius is a terrible man. Can we... Yes, let's put you in command here. Alright, this area can hold them. So they're gonna go there and drill. You can station yourselves in Byzantium. Now I still have 2,500 gold. So anywhere celebrations. Alright, well, we won the war, so there's no reason why not to celebrate. Alright, I can start improving the area around here, which is a place we ignored a little bit. So let's rectify that. What about these northern areas? Yes, they also deserve some love. You guys could get this, and there's a lot of citizens, so that you can get an aqueduct. Nice, nice. They're growing nicely, so let's just spurge a little bit on them. More aqueducts. Food is nice. Yes, you can get an aqueduct too. Genoa, an aqueduct. I mean, if I keep spending like this, there's not gonna be any money anytime soon, but that is fine, because that's what money is for. Okay, let's make our nobles happy. Wherever and whenever we can. Alright, 211 gold, we're pretty much done. Capua. Capua can get an aqueduct. You can get an aqueduct. I'm actually producing glass, so a foundry would be good. But we can't. And I'm out of money. Alright, well that settles it. That settles it nicely. Alright, so you guys don't import any food. Right, you stay here, that's fine. Okay, let's see where we're gonna put you guys. Vigio Contestania, and Vigio Alpine Go, and Vigio Magna Graecia. You guys import food? You do, and you could get way more. Alright. So let's station another legion over here, just for the sake of safety. Gonna import more grain here. That's enough, and let's Contestania. Yes, Contestania over here. You guys will start drilling. And the other two legions, one could be stationed at Cyprus, because we can import a ton of food here. So I don't really mind splurging on them a little bit. I want to import from Seleucids. No, we're gonna import from you guys. If we're gonna put a legion here, we definitely need to make sure they have enough food for them. So that's one of you. You guys start drilling. Now that is who? This is Alpine Goal, yes. So you guys will be put here. And the last legion, which is you guys, will be stationed here. We need you to be stationed near the front with Egypt. But the issue is, these areas really leave a lot to be desired when it comes to imports. So here is probably the safest place. We can import grain here and have you guys hold this area and drill here, and you're gonna be like a frontal frontal resistance. Which one is going here? Yes, you're not gonna go. We're gonna go here. That's actually way further, but I don't have the Legion strategically positioned to repel any enemy. Now let me just see. You guys can regain. You guys are also regaining morale, so that's good. You don't have the Rapax. You're actually a completely new one. So just drill. You guys have Rapax, right? Yes. So we'll need to recover you manually before we move you into the fight. And same for you. This is actually crazy. I wonder if there is any way how to remove it. Because this itself is crazy. Befitting stature. Oh, he gave us a huge gift. Well, thank you, my dear sir. Let us use this to actually see if we can develop these regions a little bit. You guys can't really be developed, but what we could do here is we could easily just build ports everywhere. Okay, you are all farming settlements. Literally all of you. You have barracks. So let's build a port. You have a port. You have a farming settlement and you... Okay, so this is incredibly rich region. You guys can get a better fort. Despite it not being the best choice. Alright, get me this. We don't have we don't have the divine sacrifice. Yes, we need to have that one performed. Alright, so for you, unit reorganization. And same for you, because we want you guys to regain a little bit of that efficiency. And we can kill the funding to the fleets. Which will give us a significant boost to money. The Spurring Kingdom is still at war, but they're doing better. So how's this area looking? Are you going to starve? It's December and they are full on food. Alright, so actually we made a good choice here. That's fine. So you guys are reorganizing. This is crazy how bad the morale is here. It would probably make sense to just disband them outright and raise them again. Well, I mean, we did pillage and we did murder and we did rape Egypt, so, you know, it's not like we can't understand why the stain on their honor is there. But still, it looks it's basically making them useless in many situations, so I'm not entirely happy with that, but what can we do? I mean, it is what it is in the end. We did the actions, and now we will bear the consequences. But I also think that Egypt will think twice before pillaging any of our cities again. As if, wow, they are going to take forever to recover. Literally. Scandal! Lucia! Carlos. Tita. What's our... I've kind of forgot what our governor is like. Quintus. Dysentery, monotonous, jealous, wise and overbearing. Have him flogged. Popes are dying in the following regions. And it's not just one region, Jesus Christ. I was about to say what's up with the food situation, but very important. Why are you doing so bad? Did we have like a really bad harvest, or what's going on? There's stone. You got farming settlements, and these cities are not that big. Why would you be starving? From pops. I don't think we need to import. I think livestock and vegetables together, yes. Well, we give about as much as grain, but one of them would be cancelled anyway. And maybe I could. I don't think you need a foundry. Get me marketplace. You guys do need the granary, but let's get a marketplace as well. Same here. Let's hope that we can get more food in here. There's not... Yeah, it's a farming settlement already there. For every slave pops. 8 slave pops, and we have 8 here as well. 9 here. I'm thinking maybe we could move more people to these pops, but no. Okay, so that's one region. The other one is here. What can we do here? You guys are not importing grain, you're importing livestock, and I don't think that is a valuable use of your resources. You have 2 marketplaces, yet you still cannot import more than 1. Wild game, what? Camels, wild game. This is kind of fun, but none of these really help. Okay, we have dates here. Dates do help with food. Not by much, but they do. However, I don't think we can actually do anything with it, so... Anything? No, not really. There's just too many people here. Straight up. We already have 2 marketplaces here, so unless we do anything with them... Yeah, we can't. Alright, so these ones are gonna starve, no matter what we do. What about the other ones? We have situations so bad. Tusia is also really bad. That one is not as bad, but extremely close. Okay, we don't need leather. We don't need cloth. I don't think we need iron here either. Can cancel even more cloth imports. And let's just substitute it all with grain. Come on, Viadria. Noria. And one more. Jesus Christ. Okay. So that ought to fix your food situation. You're getting way more grain now. So hopefully that will fix it. So you guys can trade Alright, we still have a family to deal with, but other than that, I think we have dealt with our imminent situation quite well. We spent a lot of money. We still have a big budget surplus. So we'll look into that later on. Oh my dear God, this is gonna take forever. I'm actually thinking I might have to re-raise them. Because this is just bad. On the other hand, I just don't want to, like do it this way. What are you getting? Martial advances, military experience, March of the Eagles, Ruler's Martial. Oh wow. Yes, well, that's hurting us. Alright, anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Again, this was a maintenance episode, but we're gonna get to it and continue advancing in the next couple of episodes and see what we can do. So thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one.